Hi, coaches. I was thinking about that concept of the fourth quarter quitter, they call it. Personally, I've never been in that category because I've honed in on my motive and my why for what I'm doing, and that compels me no matter what season it is. And that's what I encourage you to do today. And there's three really important things that I've just been learning from experience in this more difficult time, in the sense that I guess more people say no and people aren't as motivated, the holidays distract people and all that stuff. Number one is if you're doing the invite, as in you're inviting 3 people a day, it may be time to up that number or even double or triple the number of people you're inviting if you're not seeing results. So you may need to change your approach, the way you're talking to people, or you may need to up the number of people that you're talking to, or both. And because a lot of times what we do is we're like, at least for me, I'm like, oh, I'm inviting 3. But the truth is sometimes you have to modify your approach for different seasons of life. And sometimes you have to do a little bit more in certain seasons. And so that's what I would encourage you. Don't be stubborn. Change your approach if you need to. And invite 10 people a day. That'll be, if one of those people says yes, that'll be 9 seeds you planted that maybe it wasn't their time to sprout. Second, I would say one of the reasons why I don't think people say yes during this time is because they don't really have a clear, compelling why. Even if they need to lose weight, if they don't see why they need to do it, if it doesn't look, if what you're doing doesn't look appealing, and if they don't have a strong enough pull, their why and their motive to do it, they're not going to want to. So our job as coaches is to be farmers, to be planting that seed, but be planting seeds kindly, intelligently, and in a way that fosters the growth of what people want to produce in their life, what result they want in their bodies, minds, spirits. So we need to help people by asking really good questions, help them figure out and pull out from themselves what is their driving force, what is their why. Because when your why isn't strong enough, or when you haven't made it clear and compelling, things that are very easy to distract you will. So let's just help people do that and hone that in on that for ourselves. And thirdly, let's see. There was something else. Oh, yes. So I was thinking, for example, last month I, got Success Club 6. One of them was my fiance. I signed up with a challenge pack because I was at like 7:50 p.m. Alaska time, and I hadn't told anything. And I was at Success Club 4, so I used them as an emergency plan, and I had done a lot of inviting, and just nothing came through. So my point is, I had 2 people that I got to help in September that are now in my October Wellness Challenge. So they committed for October, one of the hardest months of the year, because it's the first month of the last quarter. And my thought process with that is, hey, if there's those 2 people, there's got to be 2 more. And if there's 4, then there's got to be 2 more. And if there's 6, then there's got to be 2 more. Those people aren't the weirdest, randomest, anomalies. There's other people like them. So your job is to figure out how to find those people. If there's 2, then there's 4. If there's 4, then there's 6. That's my challenge to you. Don't give up. Don't lose heart. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. And really just be kind to yourself. If you don't hit Success Club, but you've worked your tail off, forgive yourself and wipe the slate clean and get better tomorrow. So I love you all, and I hope that stuff helps you. Be blessed and have a rocking October.